Hey guys, I know I have been talking about my conversations with my psychic medium and my spirit guides for a while now. And one of them, Delisa, we do a weekly call with and just sort of talking about what's in store for the week. We can ask any questions we want and zero filter or censorship, which is awesome. So she did a call recently talking about like what's coming down the pipeline for 2022. And a lot that I'm going to tell you, she has been mentioning over, I'd say, the last 6 months, but it is, I guess we're kind of nearing the pivotal point. So I'm going to fill you in, and I know some of this is going to sound crazy, or maybe this is the first time you've heard of it. So just know if this is the first time, I kind of probably have the same reaction as you. What the hell's going on? She does not see things really turning for the better. I would say the better in the sense of what we're maybe, happy, comfortable, what used to be normal to us before until like 2025, 2026. So I think we're in for a little bit of a long haul here. So anyway, 2022, she definitely sees less traveling. She sees us kind of coming together more of a community. So really bonding more with your neighbors, your friends, and you're gonna maybe need to lean on them a bit more for 2022, which I'll get a little bit more into. She definitely sees more mutations of the C virus happening. She sees stuff going into, courts and lawsuits over mandates, suing, things along those lines. So I think a lot of things are gonna come down the pipeline, and with respect to that. Basically, she was saying that in 2022, we're gonna have bigger fish to fry than the C virus. She definitely sees war and fighting, bombing. She for sure sees domestic and international. Domestically, she has been talking about like a revolution of the people for, like I said, for about the last 6 months, that people are going to get fed up. People are going to try and regain their freedom, their rights, and eventually going to take it to the streets, I guess, a bit more. Also, with regards to that, she recommends having on hand 3 months supply of food and water. So I'm gonna sit down and write out, and I've been doing a lot of this already, picking up stuff and kind of being more prepared, but kind of write down all of the things that if you cannot get to the grocery store or the store, if internet's down, if nothing's on the shelves, if you can't go to a doctor, what would you need on hand? So I am going to start making a list, and once that's done, I'll share with you what is on my list. But she said she also, talks to other of her psychic medium friends, and they are also seeing 3 months supply. So be prepared there. She definitely did say, with regards to suicide, it is on the rise this month and next month. So if you know of someone who is maybe fighting this currently, to take it very seriously. So hopefully someone that was on our call, she mentioned that because I think someone was in that situation. So I'm gonna also mention it to you guys. If you do know of someone, I don't think they're publishing the numbers as they should be, like they are with other things happening, because I have a feeling that is so off the charts over the last year or so. But she feels it very strongly this month and next month. So keep that in mind. Definitely being misdirected by the mainstream news stations. I don't know what words I can say and what I can't say so I don't get flagged, but definitely being misdirected over religion and politics. They are definitely lying to us, and we'll see more of that coming out. Kind of like, oh, we're going to dangle this carrot over here, so all of this over here is happening and you don't notice, and we're not going to talk about it. but for sure, turn off the TV. Go find resources that are not being funded by large companies that I can't say the word for, but they provide you lots of medicine type companies. But so she sees Power to the People for 2022, which again, she's been talking about a revolution of the people coming for a while. So Power to the People, power being stripped away from those that currently have it, and it's gonna go to the people. So I'm just really curious to see what happens here. And like I said, the 3 months, so stock up on medical supplies. Like if you can't get to a doctor, like have all that on hand. I have ordered multiple of my supplements and other things that I think I'll need, like my essential oils, things along those lines. Stock up now, be prepared. Let's see. So what would it take for you to survive on your own without anyone else, really is what she's saying. And some other things I wrote down is also she has been talking over and over again about the money system, the change of that. Dollar seems, well, she says completely flat, and that it's going to be more of a one world type like government, one world type monetary system. And so you want to diversify. Also, she's been talking about bartering. So as I mentioned, having a 3-month supply on hand, she also said have things that you're going to be able to utilize to barter with. So if you need something and someone else has it, what can you give them in exchange? So some things I've been doing also is stocking up on the basics. Toothpaste, deodorant, what else am I getting? Some of, my supplements. Seeds, so if you need to grow your own garden, those types of things, even water, ammunition, guns, anything that you think someone would need. So she's been mentioning that for a while, and we've been definitely kind of planning for that. And also she for sure sees that the president, again, I don't know what words I'm going to be flagged for, obviously isn't running the country. Someone behind the scenes is. I think we all know that clearly, right? And that they are doing what they can right now to, he will be going away, but they do not want who is behind him, his successor, to take over. So they have things in the works to replace her also. And let's see. Oh, something that was really interesting. Someone asked about flights and travel, and I think this person that asked the question was also sensing something about planes and the safety of planes. Because so they asked her, and she doesn't feel like flight travel is gonna be affected by pilots or certain airlines. What she feels is the safety of the plane, which scares me even more. That I know, or I hope you guys know about the concern around 5G and how it can harm and affect you health-wise, and that I guess she's relating it to that also is affecting planes and the safety of them and how they run, that it's interfering in certain ways. So she sees them becoming very, very strict about having your phones on during the flight, which most people probably are on Wi-Fi the whole time, right? Still working and stuff, and that's possibly going to be a big change coming. I've obviously heard about the health issues of 5G, but I hadn't heard about how it potentially is affecting the safety of being on a plane. So what I will leave you with, because this might just be your first time hearing some of this, is this isn't to scare you. This isn't to put you into hiding. What it is just to prepare you, just to have the information, to be prepared, to be ready, have your supplies on hand, you know, think about what you have accessible that could help others if needed, diversify the money. Anyway, so hopefully this isn't a complete shock to anybody. I'm here if you guys have any questions, but I just wanted to fill you in because I know I had prefaced this a little while ago, but I'd never actually put the video together. So, happy holidays. Don't worry, don't stress. This is really why they have been saying over and over again. When I say they, me, my spiritual guides, get grounded. You have got to ground yourself, meaning you've got to meditate, you have got to journal, you have got to work out, do yoga, get your head straight, get your feet grounded, go get out in the sunshine, put your feet in the grass, do whatever you need to do to stay healthy and mentally healthy.